Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get our star guests out, let's enjoy some of the greatest pop music this country has ever produced.
Oh, what fun we had, but at that time it seemed so bad, trying different ways to make the difference through the day. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our... Welcome to the house of fun. Now I've come of age. Welcome to the house of fun. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best.
The whole band is here, of course, but first, joining me for a quick chat, it's Suggs and Chas from Madness. Two of the Nutty Boys. God bless you, son. Good night, but pass it on. Pass it on. OK, I'm passing. Wow, congratulations on being around for so long. The huge success, remarkable. Who'd have thought it? Who'd have thought when you formed the band, when was it, 76?
76, yeah.
Around that time, yes. It's funny hearing Kimberly saying it's very hard to remember those old songs from 5 years ago.
You played at the Olympics, OK, the closing ceremony of the Olympics, and also you played at Buckingham Palace for the Jubilee celebrations. You played on the roof. That must have been quite something, you know, for a bunch of kids from North London who are, you know, I know some of you have had your run-ins with various of Her Majesty's different arms.
They want pictures with us now.
Yeah, and
they're
now
not
they're
chasing us
saying
anymore.
now you can come and actually climb on the roof, and I would have thought, you know, that's probably taking a risk with
Tom
some of your
tried to get the ledge, yeah. Tom, he likes to get the ledge.
that must have been quite something, wasn't it? How did that feel? How did it come about?
It was a very extraordinary feeling. Yeah, I mean, it's only been in hindsight I've been able to think about it. I mean, it seemed to have some... I mean, it had a huge impact playing on the roof of Buckingham Palace, for sure. I wasn't quite sure why, but I suppose, yeah, the fact of where we come from, when we're standing on the roof of Buckingham Palace singing Our House in the middle of our street, or One's House in the middle of one street, as we did at the end, had a big impact on the general public. I mean, we have been around a long time, and it did feel like some kind of... I can't remember the word now. Not ratification, but...
Kind of a vindication.
A vindication, maybe, yeah.
And the Queen afterwards, she must know who... This is the weird...
We went out for a fag with her, you know.
Well, but the Queen is sharp, you know, for not just a woman of her age. She knows what's going on, doesn't she? I've met her a few times, not socially, I hate her, but I've met her at gatherings, and she always seems to know who people are, you know, so she must know, presumably, who Madness are.
Yeah, so you're standing in line, as you well know, Jonathan, and the Queen's coming towards you, and you see all the bands sort of... And she's getting closer and closer. You've got no idea what you're going to... How can you think about what you're going to say to the Queen? So I said the old Tommy Cooper one that I'd seen a long time ago, which was... I said to her, are you still into football, Mum? And she said, no, not really. I said, oh, can I have your cup final tickets, then? Thank you.
And what did she say?
And she said, that's Tommy Cooper. And it must have been 40-odd years ago that Tommy Cooper said that to her, but she, as quick as a flash, remembered that, yes.
So, and did you take souvenirs? I don't want to get you in trouble, but did you take souvenirs
I got
from
a
the
tiny
palace?
bit of paper with a Buckingham Palace logo from the toilet. It said, please turn the lights out after using it. So I framed that and put it in the toilet.
And I didn't have a Jazz Woodbine, but I did have a cigarette out of the toilet window. I mean, I know, it's a bit sad.
You've got to.
But I tell you what's the funniest thing about that, there was sort of shadowy figures on the roof opposite, and I had one of them laser dots on my forehead.
And so the album, the new album, this is new material, OK? And one of the songs has a kind of reprise in it, doesn't it? It's kind of got the feel of the man is called Wee Wee See See Ya Ya Da Da.
It is indeed.
So it's all the different ways of saying yes.
And
the artwork is by the great Peter Blake, who did Sgt. Pepper's and many other albums since then.
We actually played his 80th birthday last year, which was really nice.
Wow.
Yeah, well, funny enough, that album cover, which Peter Blake did, of course, you may remember the extraordinarily complicated album that was the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Yeah. Well, as you can see, he didn't quite put the same effort into ours. It's been a while. But no, in fairness to him, if you look again, there's a lot of names that have been crossed out. And what happened is, the Ten Commandments was the first one. He said, the only thing about doing album covers for bands is they change their minds, right? And if you change your minds again, I'm just going to do it all in crayon and cross it out until you decide on what the album's called. And that became the album.
Exactly
OK, so you're going to perform live for us this evening?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I've forgotten about that. What great joy, yes.
Yeah. No, it is great. So we're going to get the band out?
Yes, indeed, Jonathan.
What track are you doing from the album? You're going to do Never Knew Your Name, is that right?
A single that's
Okay,
flying
the
out the
album's
charts.
out now. Wee Wee, Sisi, Ya Ya, Da Da. Great cover, great album. Ladies and gentlemen, Madness!